What's up, folks? Welcome to the first episode of my new series as the Nation of Austria, which is going to be known as the Holy Broken Empire playthrough. I'm really looking forward to this myself, guys. I'm really excited. I know many of you might not be for the Nation of Austria, but I'm taking your advice. Many of you telling me to do what I want to do. This is what I really want to do, and the reason is because Austria is certainly one of my more favoured nations, there's no doubt about that, but in all my years playing as Austria, I've never played them in the manner in which I'm about to do so. So with that being said, unfortunately, guys, the really exciting tip or innovation with the Empire is not going to come into play until we're near revoking privilege here. So that's the downside. Many of you might feel like, oh my god, like I've seen the beginning of a Austrian game so many times. But the good news, as I roll a general, let's hope he's good, not very good, whatever. The good news, guys, is although the crazy innovation doesn't come until basically quite a few years, I'm going to be playing the beginning of the game in a completely different manner, perhaps, than what you have ever seen before. Certainly how I have ever played before. It's going to be very different. And the reason is because I have no intention of PUing Bohemia, Hungary, or reigning in Italy, or PUing Castile, or Poland for that matter, which could also be PU'd later on. Absolutely no intention, believe it or not. And the reason is because I want to gobble up everybody's land to add them to the empire. And that includes Hungary. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going all in on the empire. It's the only thing I care about. The only thing in the world that I care about is the empire. And that is... obviously, many people would kind of understand, well, the Empire's strong, but I'm hoping with my new innovation that it is stronger than anything that you have ever seen before or experienced. But enough chatter. I'm rivaling... Oh, nice. Aragon's rivaling France. That means he can't ally him. So we've got some good RNG there. I'm going to go ahead and rival Venice, the Ottomans, and Aragon. And I know Castile's friendly, so I'm going to ally him right off the bat. We can't ally France, obviously, as Austria, but I'm going to ally him to help us against Aragon, and I'm going to ally... Turn the speed up a bit here. Milan to help us against Venice. And I'm going to ally Bohemia to help us against Hungary. Now that's also going to enable us to get that vote there from Bohemia, which is going to help out our diplomats in the early game, which could be quite busy. Let's roll our Emperor, who is terrible. Great. Yeah, going to try to incentivize him to die a bit because we do have an heir. It might be hard to make sure that we are being voted for, but I want that imperial authority, baby. All day, every day, give me that imperial authority. Okay, I guess lastly, I'm going to ally the Pope. Because we're not reigning in Italy, it means we don't have to declare war on the Pope, and hopefully we can actually accumulate some papal influence for once in my life, right? Now we have one more Diplo slot, which I'm going to utilize here in a second. Okay, I just won't use my Emperor for a moment. Right, how much money are we making? We're making some money. Let's take this cheaper rank 2 inflation reduction, as our inflation will just slowly go up, but we're going to prevent that from happening because of our gold mine in Tyrol. So, guys, on the 11th of December is when we can declare our first war. And that first war is going to be a no CB against Byzantium. So there we go, guys. As you can tell, you know, there's not the most crazy or most unpredictable move ever, but I hope that's a bit of an example of how this is going to play out a little bit differently, this game. A little bit differently for myself, and hopefully for you guys as well. And my objective here, before we move on from this first episode, my objective is to absolutely send the Ottomans into a spiral of decline, which they cannot climb out of. And that is the reason that I am improving my relations with the Mamelukes. Because hopefully, if all goes well, my intention is to vassalize Byzantium, giving us the Reconquest CB. Okay, we're good. Ally the Mamelukes, hoping I won't royal marriage Milan, because I don't intend to keep him as a relation for a while. Garrison's fairly low in this province, that's good. Hopefully we can siege it down quickly. Yeah, if we can get him above 100 relations with that rival of rival from Ottomans, or enemy of enemy rather, hoping that we will be able to call him in for promised land, which I have no intention of giving him, naturally, against the Ottomans. And if the Ottomans are fighting another war, even if it's a small war, if they're distracted, he's only allied to Crimea at this point. It's interesting. So let's try to move things along, guys. Now, I have been guilty of not being the best sort of general in the past, guys, and I am going to make an excuse. That's exactly what it is, but it's because I get bored, guys. I get really bored in playing the series over like the course of months. And yeah, like I said, that is just an excuse, but that is sort of the reason why. You know, a lot of people give me a lot of credit for being good with strategies and so on and so forth, but then my sort of military prowess can seem a bit lacking, and that's why I'm talking about that. But I'm aware of that. I get lazy and undisciplined. I'm a Hungarian, guys. I'm not a Prussian. See what I'm saying? I need to unlock that discipline later on in the late game, and even then it's only half as much. But let's try to utilize that discipline in this game, because all of these things are going to be playing out here. Many of these things are going to be playing out here in the beginning of the game, which are really going to shape the rest of the game. Now, why are you progressing so nicely, huh? I'm very jealous. Garrison's not awfully high over there either now. Province of Tyrol. Now, I kind of feel like I need to get Serbia out, guys, because we need to get onto the south of Greece, and sometimes we will get access through the Ottomans if the enemies do. I can't do it because the Ottomans hate me. But if I'm going to sneak over to the south of Greece, which is what I need to do to get some occupations, to take some provinces, because one option we have, guys, if the Ottomans declare on Byzantium, is to just take a province and then release Byzantium after the Ottomans have annexed them, which I'm happy to do. It's actually cheaper in terms... It's kind of weaker in the sense that you need to take more war score from the Ottomans, but it's cheaper in the sense of Diplo points piecing out, which is significant. From my experience, the Mamelukes are pretty consistent with flipping friendly. Hopefully that's not an issue. Once you get over 100 relations, is they don't have a very powerful... Oh, jeez. How rude. Serbia, can you get a life, please? Okay. Yeah, and I'm fabricating the crap out of Hungary, guys. Notice that I have a spy network advisor. That's a nice one to have for me, actually. Something that I usually am not. Oh, cheeky little event there. Thank you. Usually not that interested in a spy network advisor. You're kidding me. 14%. I hate you. F you. Whatever. Give me your money. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's do a little end rivalry jobby. Give me some prestige. Alright. Looking good. That seems quite economic, this war so far. Hiring more troops, which are costly, but that enables us to build favors more easily, and it's going to make us appear that much more appealing. Okay, the Ottomans did declare war on him. Alright, that means his navies should be locked down. I need to get over to the south of Greece ASAP. Go, 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 go. Get an occupation for myself, please. So I can see he's sitting here and here. We should be in the clear to just take an occupation as I stutter away. How are we doing for votes? We've got votes on lockdown right now. This diplomat quickly. Let's offer some military access to some of our allies, in which the more relations you have with the Pope, the more papal influence you gain. That's why we're going to do that with him. We've got 6 transports. Go, go, go. And then chuck him down in one of the electors there. Okay, siege Tyrol back. All of his troops are here. I'm going to be so salty if they battle me and the Ottomans are not bothered. If they just watch, I will be so salty. Venice declares on Serbia. Okay, interesting. Venice has yet to make a alliance. That's good. Because he's at war, he should be unable to make an alliance. It can be very difficult to break Venice, guys, I've noticed, in an offensive war, as his defensive alliance can be extremely powerful. It can be extremely powerful. With his trade league and so on. Good. We appear he's just paralyzed with fear. Thank goodness for that, because he can't do anything to survive, but he could be really a jerk to me. We're limited to transporting 6 troops at a time, you know. All right. Let's wait for this other 5k. Now that we have this occupation, there's nothing he can do about it. The Ottomans, I mean. Good stuff. I'm going to decline all requests for access. I think that will maximize Serbia's chances of at least irritating, but winning the war. I'm going to just decline every request for access so that the Venetians are also restricted to how many troops they can transport across. Which appear to be tons. Sometimes it... Oh, infantry combat ability on our general. That's something. At least. Nice. Yeah, it looks like he's got it on lockdown, Venice, but sometimes he struggles. And these two guys, I mean, they have about 20k almost between them. Almost. More like 18 or so. But they can just get on here, defend the war goal, and actually rip Venice. I've seen it happen many times, but not so lucky this time. Around. I mean, maybe they can fight in the mountains. I don't know. Get the defensive bonus. Good luck, Serbia. Alright. The Ottomans are out just like that. So that was pretty decisive. This is now his capital city. He has no Navy. Let's go blockade him. Speed things along. Oh, I forgot about... I should be improving relations with the Mams over anybody else. I would really like them to be friendly by the time we peace out. We're getting 2 votes, equal of the Palatinate, so we should be elected if our ruler does abruptly die at a young age. Okay, so... Wow. Albania's got good diplomacy. That would be suicidal for the Ottomans to declare on him. I suggest they'll go into Jandar next. I'm allied to Castile. Oh no. The Mamluks decided to rival Castile. That could be a big hindrance to us. Wow, Bohemia declaring a crazy war there. I wonder if he has what it takes to win that one. Okay, maybe... perhaps I can... vassalize him? No, we have the war score, but no way he'll do it. I was wondering if we could vassalize him without sieging down his fort. And considering he has no troops or anything, and he's so small, I was correct in sort of assuming the fact that we have the war score, but doesn't he wants to hold on. Which is foolish of him. You're just delaying the inevitable, sir. Yeah, so this is bad, guys. This is bad. I wonder, I mean, we could take out loans and throw a gift at the Mamluks to gain that extra 25 relations that we just lost. We can't royal marriage him, obviously. I don't really know what else to do. Because our relations are about to be capped out. Yeah, they are. And I doubt that he's going to flip friendly at this rate. Feels bad, man. Let's go friendly with him. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that is interesting. Ottoman's declaring a interesting war there with Dulkadar. And Venice is smashing Serbia. Not ideal. Let's actually embargo some of our rivals here before we gain a truce with them or anything like that. Because I do intend to declare war on the Ottomans. Hopefully Byzantium has some money for us. Okay, just outright vassalizing him is worth less aggressive expansion and points. It's not worth much less aggressive expansion, and it is against Orthodox. It's the same points. Yep, I'm going to fully annex him. This costs us 7 more aggressive expansion, but it's going to be inconsequential. That's such a small amount against an Orthodox nation. Nobody's going to care. And that way we can release him, and he will not have the animosity of declaring war on him, etc., blah, 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 that we have done. So we're going to go for the full annexation. And then release him as a subject. And he's happy with us. Whereas if we vassalized him outright, he would be really mad at us. And we also stole his money. We can pay off his debt if we require to do so. I just cancelled my alliance with Castile for the sole purpose of trying to ally the Mamelukes here, guys. Let's go ahead and transport the rest of our troops down here. Please work for me. Haha. Worth. Okay. The Ottomans are a bit distracted. Castile's friendly still. Come on. Oh, nice. War exhaustion reduction. Feels good, man. Haha. What do you say now, game? Who was the better gamer? We're 2 over our deploy relation slots. But this relation will break. Yeah, that relation will break after this war, which will put us 1 over. What can you do? Let's wait till our troops are down here. Via sea. We've got a morale of armies unit, which I would much prefer to be something else. Now Hungary is not going in against Wallachia. That's good. He could just be emboldening himself, and his diplomacy does not look extremely strong, so I'm happy about that. I am happy about that. And we're about to land here with our naval unit. And we're about to declare war. One of his allies will not back him up. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Declaring war and calling in the Mamluks as a helicopter goes over my head. So hopefully that helicopter is not too obnoxious. And hopefully you guys can't hear it. So we dramatically outnumber him. At the moment, he is at the same tech level, and because the Ottomans have a decision, a thingy that costs them 100 military points to take, hopefully he will remain at the same tech level for some time. But we're about to get ticking war score. That's why I'm positioned down here, guys, because I would have been blocked out from the north. If you feel me? So we can get ticking war score, that's good. If I made the war goal any of these, they have forts, and if I made it down here, I wouldn't have been able to occupy them. So hopefully I don't regret being trapped here, essentially in the south of Greece. He's actually fighting the Golden Horde, I suggest, which perhaps he's wandering up in that direction, I don't know. His only ally is the Crimea. Interesting. And, oh, let us acquire your vote, if possible. Yeah, we just have to be confident in the fact that we outnumber him. Now, Burgundy is going to a war. Cool. Hopefully Burgundy inheritance for free. That would feel really nice. Okay, looting is helping out the economy in the meantime. So I intend to literally just hold this defensive position, guys. Get the ticking war score and just hold this and just hope that the Ottomans do not come here consolidated, bring all of their troops here, defend this fort, and yeah. He did revoke this core. And he has, you know, made this Sunni and Turkish, but at least he boosted the development there. That's something. I'm trying to be optimistic though. If anything, I would like it if the development was not boosted, quite frankly, because it just makes it more expensive to integrate. But there you go. Let's just pretend that we're really happy about it. So there's 12k here. 12k Ottoman troops with a not so good general. Okay. Good. If we can do this before, if we have fully reconquested all of Byzantium's land. Mamluks are making good progress. Good job. Sieging him up. I think he is quite distracted. Yeah, before 10 years, like 1454, if we have reconquested all of this, I'll be pretty content with that. Excommunicated ruler on province. Interesting. Okay. Claiming the crap out of Hungary, of course. Who is also going to be having very good military tech, potentially. We are being voted for currently, so if my ruler abruptly dies, I would actually like that. Who just got discipline? Oh! Oh my goodness! Okay, well, still, everything for the sake of Imperial Authority. I'd still like it if he dies early, guys, but... Jeez. Venice... Raging expansion there. Yeah, that's good for the meantime, guys. That's going to help us. That's just going to straight up help us in all of our endeavors, that discipline, as long as he is alive. So I'm happy about that. Now, what we should find... Oh, my goodness. What the hell? That loyalty, though. Oh, my goodness. Are you serious? What? Feels bad, man. That's social mobility. What an awful event. I'm really salty, guys, because for the first time ever, I felt like we could gain some papal influence in the beginning of the game, but not going to be the case, guys. It's not going to be the case because we're getting -1 yearly. We don't have any cardinals, so it's actually going to deplete. My papal influence is going to deplete. Yeah, man, if we can just chill here and get a 4, I'm happy with that. The Ottomans just be a no-show. That suits me just fine. I can pay off my loan, but we're just going to result in more debt after this. Wow, the Mamluks are re-sieging his conquest of Dolkadar, which is surely going to prolong that war, so that's pretty cool. Oh, Poland, don't take Neumark, dude. I wish Brandy had already gotten that. Hate it when he does that. Okay. Good stuff. We now have access. Let's move on to a more forward position. Great Horde is over here. Interfering a little bit, I would say. Dude, look at this. This is not fun. Rip. Rip funness. Rip happiness. Corruption doesn't feel very good either. Stay away from me, sir. Good. Okay, the Golden Horde is afraid. Oh, we have to bounce. I don't want to get sticky stack wiped. If I can help it. Oh. Speaking of sticky stack wipe, if I catch that 1k, if I manage to catch him, then we outnumber him 10-1, so he should die instantly. I'm going to actually make sure we're moving back, because I don't want to get trapped here by one of these forts. Alright. This is going really, really nicely. Everything's going according to plan so far. If we could take a big chunk of money, and by the, I don't mean a tremendous amount, but the Ottomans are so rich that our war score hopefully would give us a significant amount of money from the Ottomans. Uh-oh. Which will pay off our loan. Okay, stack wipe there. Uh-oh, if he goes to base race me, the Ottomans with their age bonus of 33 siege ability, 33% increase, is just so OP. We'll never base race him. He will be 1,000 times successful before us. Looks like he's doing that. He's walking up there, which is, yeah, concerning. Now I'm going to begin fabricating on Venice. We have one claim, but I would like to take Dalmatia. He hasn't done a good job making allies. I'm happy to see that. Uh-oh. We need to deal with that big time. They siege so quickly that sometimes they'll siege even before I even get over there. We might lose that 2k, but I can't just base race him. What I will do though, I'm gonna try to go. The Mamluks up here sieging his capital. If I can go siege up each one of his provinces with that 1k, perhaps we can piece out the Crimeans even before their fort falls. Where are you going? Oh wow, long way around. Yep, this 2k might die, but I'm trying to prolong the siege progress. And I'm trying to hit up this 6k that might break his Mecklenburg, eh? Oh wow! Brandenburg is like dead as a dodo already. No, the Brander Beast. He's like one of the nations I would like to do really well. Jeez, man. The Brander Beast. Well, oh, hey, though, cool. That province was not lost to Poland. I like to see that. That's good. I'm happy about that. I hate it when Poland takes that and I can't get it back anytime in the next bazillion years. Yeah, I might just wait until Bohemia's dead, assuming, well, he's going to be alive the whole time. We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. I'm not going to ever demand land if it's not going to result in a new prince being around. Just going to leave it. Okay, I'm not too concerned if I actually lose that engagement, which it looks like it's going to happen. We successfully defended our land. That's what counts. As long as we defend, I'm happy. Now, the truce with the Ottomans have with many of these nations, like Karaman, is now up. Genoa often makes the foolish mistake of attacking the Ottomans, which does not work out so well for him at all. But see, the Crimea will almost peace out. I'm going to try to get these occupations. It seems a bit crazy though to be over there. Yeah, but it could contribute to the disenthusiasm of the Ottomans if the Genoans do declare war on him, and it could result in the continued kind of collapse of the Ottomans, if resulting in the Karaman, for example, declaring. I mean, right now the Ottomans still are fighting this war against the Golden Horde and Dulkara, and if Genoa declares because his manpower and war exhaustion is so bad, which he's doing pretty well right now, to be fair, not even close. Then perhaps another nation like the Karaman would, and then he'd be really in over his head, as they might say. Huh. I didn't want the Union over Hungary, guys. Wow, how crazy is that? This is probably the first time in my life that I didn't want that to happen, and it just happened. Wow. Let me think. It's still early. I could just start again. Let me think. 50 years, eh? 50 years, and then we would have to integrate him. Oh, man. I'm pretty upset that just happened, believe it or not. We're way over our deploration slots. Okay. Alright. We're not going to let something so insignificant ruin our game. It's okay. Discipline advisor that has 50% cost, but still we can barely afford it. Nah, I'm doing that. Hell yeah, I'm doing that. I want those military points. The discipline's nice, but let alone the military points. We need that. That's crazy. I just spent all this time fabricating on Hungary for what? He's just our nation for free. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's crazy. I should just be happy. Just put a smile on your face, Monk. Look at our force limits now, huh? Sucker. We're strong. It's just, guys, that I wanted to expand into Hungary, add the provinces, and continue expanding into Poland, for example. That's what I wanted to do. Nice. Thank goodness that Poland rivaled Bohemia, though. That was a dumb move, sir. And the reason is because Bohemia will surely rival you in return, as it's the obvious choice, and then help us against you. Man, guys, I'm beginning to think maybe I should change my focus to reigning in Italy in that case. Keeping the nations within inside the empire might be a better source of... And maybe a bit of... Can we win that? Yeah, I think so. Well, I kind of have to. Maybe a better source of imperial authority. I mean, the thing is, somebody might say, like, cancel subjects, you know? Somebody might say, just cancel Hungary, there's your solution. The fact that we just got a truce, guys... That alone is really irritating. Lost that unit, unfortunately. Wow. Did he tick up? He did. Wow. Brutal. Okay. We appear to have successfully defended once again, though. I feel like Hungary can handle that, so let's come down here and try to continue our siege and protect our siege as there are troops coming over this way. Golden Horde's on his capital, which is interesting. AT war score. Jeez. I'm gonna need his capital city myself. Yeah, I need to shake it off. That is a blessing. That's a blessing. It's just it's so awkward, man. This game EU4 is so awkward. Like I just got finished telling you guys about how I don't want the Union, right? Because I have something very specific in mind. And then EU4 was like, no, just have the Union. You don't have a choice. Just take it, right? And I'm like, God dang it. Like, how many times would have I appreciated a personal union over Hungary for free as opposed to fighting the war? Pretty much every game I've ever played Hungary, right? Austria, rather. And that's part of the reason that I'm not taking that into account, into the equation, is that part of the reason that I'm not taking it into the equation is because it's more enjoyable when you don't need the RNG. When I'm thinking, I could do it without the union. Yeah, in fact, it might even be a stronger strategy. That seems good. The fact that it's not RNG based is really appealing. Oh, somebody can't... What the... Okay. There goes the Golden Horde. Yeah, the fact that it's not RNG based is extremely appealing, but unfortunately, plot twist, it is RNG based. Lol. Get the union. No, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We're probably gonna end up focusing our Diplo though, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So these peasants can siege down his capital. They can progress there, and I will wait. I will wait and then try to steal their progress. Cool. Maybe Ottoman peasants have the same Ottoman bonus. Does anybody know that for some trivia, guys? Did the Ottoman peasants have the same siege bonus? That'd be interesting. Okay, so we're 2 over. I think I'm improving my relations with the Pope right now, guys, because I'm going to break my alliance with him. He's the obvious relation to free up. But, yeah, rip papal influence. That didn't work out too well for us. Okay, Pest is falling. What can I do? Okay, cool. Crimea has fallen. Let's actually let the Mamluks get off, though, and Hungary. I don't want to exile them if I can avoid it. Nice! Good job, Hungary! Hero! Liberated Pest there. Champion. Okay, I'm sick of waiting there. Take everything from him. He can be allied to the Ottomans, though. The Ottomans could make a stronger ally if we... Let's pay off our loan, our only loan. If I break his alliance, the Ottomans could make a stronger alliance with that slot. I'm happy for them to be allied. So, the Ottoman enthusiasm is trash. I should just be glad that we're progressing. Things are going according to plan, and we got the union. It's a bloody free union, right? Calm down, Monk. It's just that I wanted to show you guys, you know? I talk about this all too often. I talked about it in my little teaser video that I made that was 3 minutes long, my Hungarian one, about how when I get good RNG, often I bloody well restart the game. That's what my urge was here. Because the whole point is to do it without the good RNG, right? Let's improve relations with Byzantium as... we'll probably be fine in terms of liberty desire, but he's going to be emboldened. Okay. I'm sick of losing this Diplo point, so I think the Pope is happy enough with us. We're not going to get excommunicated or anything like that. Let's free up this slot. Yeah. Stop losing 1 Diplo per month. And we don't exactly need the spy network, dude, any longer. Oh my goodness, jeez, man. I suspected that would happen, but I wanted to take over his siege. Rip manpower. My goodness. My goodness. Rippity rip manpower. Okay, make sure that no RNG element is going to ruin this game. We are being voted for right now. It's good. I might declare this while our friends are nearby. Hopefully they can fight it for us while we're at war. Ottoman's armies are getting bashed around. I don't know exactly where they are. He's actually losing to Dolkadar at this place, so I suspect that... Oh, God, France has elected the Pope. Yeah, look at all these troops. Let's spawn those rebels and hopefully they're dealt with. War rages on between Burgundy and England. And Burgundy's actually losing. If we could get the inheritance, then yeah, my RNG would be good, but man, I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't complain at all. So I expected the Mamluks to have participate more on the Anatolian side, and they're like, no, 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 no. Shoot. Please take it this tick. At least, please take it this tick. Okay. Screw it. That hurt our war exhaustion a lot, but screw it. I don't care as long as he doesn't go in on Constantinople, which he should have done. He's dumb. Okay. Yeah, I expected the Mamluks to participate more out here, you know, just siege him up. No! Help me, dude! Jeez. Stressing me out. I should be using my diplomat, guys. Who was another elector who was close to voting for us? Let's have a look. Saxony. Nobody is, really. That's not very good. I guess Trier is closest. So, those Serbian rebels. Aw, man. Muscovy riled me. I wanted to actually utilize Muscovy against Denmark. Oh, Bohemia will help us against Denmark. That's good. Yeah, England is the obvious choice in the future. Alrighty, guys. So we have the war score. Beautiful. He's the top nation. I'm just going to do this to make my life easier. So that was actually in 9 years, despite how long this episode went on for, guys. I suggest that he's so demoralized that he's going to piece us out right now. Very nice. And I can take one more province to give us the CB of Bulgaria. Struggling with Diplo relations, but I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to take whatever I can in terms of cash. Wow. Got him. Okay. Pretty interesting and good, if I do say so myself. Start myself. Well, we're a great power. Lol. Oh, man. Why did I get hungry? Oh, man. Interesting end to the... I mean, I shouldn't be... You know, I've already talked about this. Whatever. I shouldn't be upset. But it's like the one time I'm not even going to bother. I'm excited to just blob out and do something different. I just get him. I've never gotten him. How many Austrian series have I done, guys? Some of you have probably seen them all, and I've never gotten it. Ever, for free. Let's switch that out, because we have a chance to get a really nice event there. And then boom, I get hungry. The one time I don't want it. It's okay. The thing is, I'm stressing out about how much Diplo. Basically, I want to integrate Bulgaria, Byzantium, and Hungary, all within. I mean, about 101 years is when we're going to be able to begin integrating Hungary. But I want to do it ASAP to add those provinces. Yeah, definitely interesting stuff, guys. That's going to be it for the first episode. We did not give the Mamelukes their required province, so we're going to go ahead and cancel this deploy relation slot. But he's got 6 in military. Nice. Hoping, though, that now the Ottomans are wounded to such a degree, I'm hoping that, the Mamluks will declare their own war kind of thing, or, yeah, I suspect the Ottomans won't be strong enough to declare war on him anytime soon, but maybe their Mamluks will attack him directly, and that's when we can go in and just crush him. Definitely the fact that we have Hungary is going to make my life easier in terms of our own wars. Like, I will feel much more brave and emboldened to go in against Venice, for example, which is perhaps what's going to be happening next episode. I need a humiliate rival, guys. I really want to humiliate rival ASAP, and we're going to be using Milan against Venice, and we almost have our favours with him, and then swap him for England to help us against Denmark in the future. Either way, guys, yes, Bohemia rival Poland, that's what I wanted to see. So either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Nonetheless, free PU over Hungary feels good, man, I suppose. We're a great power. We're strong. Look how strong we are, guys. Look at that, 5th. From 0 to hero within 9 years. See you next time, where we continue to absolutely destroy. See you then.